My name is Thomaz Tavares. I play the flute, and I am a Hairtail Woolley Scholar at the Fondation des Etats Unis this year in Paris. So I was born in New York to Brazilian parents. My father's a lawyer, my mother's an artist, a painter. And so I ended up growing up between Brooklyn, Rio de Janeiro, and São Paulo in Brazil. My musical introduction was mostly jazz-based, so I had a brief stint as a jazz guitar player, but eventually I made my way into the flute and classical music, which led me to getting my undergraduate degree at the Jacobs School of Music in Indiana, in the United States, where eventually I met a French flute player with whom I wanted to study with, and so at the end of my studies in the US, I made my way over to Paris, and now I'm currently studying at the École Normale de Musique de Paris under Jean Ferrandis. This is my second year living at the Fondation. My first year I was here just as a resident, and thankfully this year I'm here as a Woolley Scholar, which has given me the freedom to pursue my project in Paris this year, which is the French solo and chamber music literature written for flute during the Parisian Belle Époque. So my musical life here in Paris looks a lot like performing with a small chamber orchestra, the Orchestre Chambre Nouvelle Europe de Paris, my private lessons with my teacher Jean Ferrandis, collaborating with the fifth floor residents and artists and musicians, as well as traveling around Europe and taking orchestra auditions to try to win a job in an orchestra this year. I have to say though that collaborating and working with the other musicians on the fifth floor is probably one of my favorite parts of being in Paris. It's a great group of people, all incredibly talented. I get the chance to premiere and work on new compositions by our resident composer, Sergio Herrera, and it's just a great feeling to make good music with good friends and work all day, and at the end of the day just sort of share a bottle of wine and get together and celebrate the day's work.